Did you know that pretty much all of the other VPN review channels on YouTube that rank in the results are voiced by the same person? Look no farther than Consumer Research Studios with this voice.
Welcome back, and today I'm going to talk about NordVPN.
Geekman.
Welcome back. So today I want to talk about some of the best
VPN Discovery.
Welcome back, and today I wanted to bring you guys a
Cyber Geeks.
Welcome back. So today I wanted to quickly show you guys how
VPN Ninja.
Welcome back, and today I wanted to address this question, which is, are free VPN?
Panda Tech.
Everybody, welcome back. Today I want to talk about some of the best free VPN.
Masters of VPN.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome back. Today I'm going to show you guys.
Look at their analytics. We could see a total of 523 likes and 0 comments with 1.8 thousand views. Well, at least in my opinion, that seems very legitimate. So if you're tired of seeing all of these reviews that just suck, stay tuned to Tom Spark Reviews, the only channel that does objective, data-driven reviews sourced on VPN tier list with my objective rating table, data cataloging every single VPN. And no, I'm not on any other channel doing any other voiceovers. Hey guys, welcome back to Tom Spark Reviews. Today we're taking a look at Surfshark VPN and giving you an honest, objective, data-driven review on this product. I've been doing this for like 8 years, and I've pretty much reviewed every VPN every single year with objective, data-driven ratings, and you can find that on vpntierlist.com with all these different ratings. Today we're going to be showcasing those ratings, telling you each individual category and point system, and hopefully you find it to be an objective review. Now, I'm not sponsored by Surfshark in this video, but I do have an affiliate link for Surfshark in the description down below. Usually clicking on that link gets you the best available deal, so if you like this review and you want to help support the channel, consider clicking on that discounted link, or if you don't want to help support the channel, you could just go to Surfshark's website yourself. Anyways guys, let's get into the review. Alright guys, so the first category here on my channel is pricing. We make sure that a VPN is affordable because no matter how VPN good is, if it's overpriced and expensive for what you get, it's not really worth using. So today we're taking a look at Surfshark. The good news is Surfshark does have some really cool things about it. One, it has unlimited connections, so it gets a point for having 8+ simultaneous connections, which means that you could use Surfshark on pretty much as many devices as you want. That said, they don't really want you to share this account with other people, so keep that in mind. Additionally, Surfshark also doesn't really have as many timers on the websites anymore. They used to have some countdown clock timers to kind of incentivize you to buy the VPN quicker, but nowadays they don't really have quite as many as those. Usually the deals actually do seem to be legitimate. There is like a timer right here, but I do think this deal does expire. Some VPNs have countdown clock timers that are actually just cookie based, and they don't actually have a deal ending. As of right now, we're reviewing it during a specific sale period, and it does seem to be a legit timer, but we do give it a point for not having a fake timer. So yeah, there you go. In terms of Surfshark's other pricing schemes, 1 month is a little bit expensive. It's around $14 right now, which I think is actually more expensive than usual. 6 months is also not really an option. If you do want to get Surfshark for a good deal, you're really going to have to go long term, which can be a bummer depending on how much money you have readily available right now. The good news is the long term is very affordable with Surfshark, being only around $54 for 27 months as of right now. With this current deal, the link that you click on might change slightly depending on what time of year you get Surfshark, but really long-term deals are the best with this product, and they are very good. You can even get the 1+ package that includes something called Incogni. I've reviewed this on my channel. It's a tool that will go around and ask data brokers to remove information about you. The cool thing about Surfshark, they do have a couple little interesting features like ability to generate fake details, an antivirus built into the VPN itself, as well as some other cool things like data breach alerts and things like that. So the 1+ plan is probably the best value, but the starter plan is a really good deal just as a core VPN provider. One thing that Surfshark could improve, it could make it a little bit easier to cancel your service if you don't want it. You do have to email them a quick response to ask to cancel the service, which is a little bit weird. However, if you do purchase the service on mobile and those various things, that doesn't apply. But I would recommend usually buying these kind of VPN services on the computer or something like that, just so it's easier to kind of keep track of this service. When you buy things on mobile, sometimes it can kind of get a little bit hairy, but if you want to do that, go ahead. So overall, Surfshark isn't the cheapest VPN in terms of the core 1 month plan. You really do need to get long-term, which could be a little bit adjusted in my opinion. But overall, the value proposition of long-term and the package deals is probably one of the best ones out there, especially for what you get. There really isn't any other VPN that includes this kind of data broker removal tool and antivirus in this same exact package. So pretty good. Next up, we can take a look at the application, and Surfshark's application has actually gotten a lot better looking in my opinion. It now has a dark and light mode, of course it always has, but the appearance of it does look much better. It has very handy tutorials that will show you how to use it when you start up, and it's very easy to use just as a general VPN. If you want to go into the settings, you could check out the antivirus, the search features, the anonymous search, alternative ID, which will create your fake name and stuff like that, like I said in the beginning. And we have all the mandatory settings like WireGuard, ad blocking, protocol ability to switch to OpenVPN if you want, but I would recommend using WireGuard. We even have split tunneling and those kind of things as well. And it should let you bypass geo restrictions around the world with Netflix just picking a server that you do want. You don't have to do anything special. If you want to access the Japanese version of Netflix, pick Japan. If you want to access the United States version of Netflix, pick United States, and you could star them and do stuff like that too. Surfshark could add SOCKS 5 proxy. They don't have that yet, which is kind of useful for torrenting. Nord does have that, which is like kind of a sister company. They could do a couple of other things. They could open source the application. That would be a cool thing to do. Add some more remote VPN capabilities. Nord has like its mesh kind of setup where you could kind of remote into your network if Nord is connected. We could see support for things like V2Ray, which would be nice for people in censored countries. And we could even see additional components added to the value proposition, maybe stuff like encrypted email. We could see a password manager added, VPN routers sold specifically by Surfshark that are pre-flashed, encrypted storage. There's definitely a lot of room to kind of expand the product offering from Surfshark, but some of the weaknesses from Surfshark are kind of fixed by NordVPN because they are kind of sister products. So, you know, when Surfshark doesn't have the password manager, Nord does. When Surfshark doesn't have that cloud storage, Nord does. And of course, when Nord has like some threat mitigation and stuff like that built into the application, but Surfshark's antivirus is more fully fledged and comprehensive. So it's kind of interesting there if you're thinking about both of these products. I'll put a link for Nord in the description too if you're thinking about Nord. We're going to be doing a speed test here, and now on the channel we always do live speed tests. You know, we're not faking these results. Usually without VPN, my max speeds could usually be around 700 to 800, around 600 to 800. So if we get anywhere near there with Surfshark, that's pretty much 5 out of 5. Anything lower than, you know, 6 to 5 would probably be more 4 to 5. So we're going to be testing out the speeds here live. So usually what you want to do is just pick a server. Right now it picked Chicago. I'm not really sure why it picked Chicago. It said this might be the fastest location as of right now. But generally, sometimes these things can kind of vary depending on the time of day and stuff like that. So we're going to see what kind of speeds we can get. It's running these speed tests now. And as you can see, we're getting right in that area that I like to see, right around 600, right around where we should be. In fact, it's getting really good here. Like I said in the beginning, 600 to 800 is usually what I get without VPN. So this is hardly affecting my speeds at all. And this is not really a surprise to me. Surfshark, Nord, some of these top tier S tier VPNs I've been reviewing for a long time, they have always performed really well, especially with WireGuard. So with Surfshark, you're going to get excellent speeds torrenting. Now let's take a look at privacy. Now Surfshark is a website and they sell VPNs, but we also look at the privacy components of that website. Now some of these bigger products like Surfshark, they have a little bit more analytics on their website than I would like. Surprisingly right now, Blacklight is finding a very good results here from Surfshark. However, that said, I do have Privacy Badger on my computer as well, and according to it, there are no trackers on Surfshark. So I haven't heard anything from the team about this, but this is a very, very good improvement in my opinion, and definitely commendable from Surfshark. It is probably the biggest product out there in terms of VPN that has no trackers. Overall, this is probably going to be my biggest improvement in this review so far. Really nice job, guys. That said, the Android application does still have some minor things we would like to get rid of, such as Google Crash Analytics and Firebase Analytics and AppsFire's Analytics. These are basic things that are in a lot of applications. There's really only 3 here. So it's not horrible, But if we're taking a look at the point-by-point system, we did give it points for the clean website, but we're not going to give it points for being able to pass Exodus. Overall, though, Surfshark has made some really good improvements in this section. Definitely commendable. They also have third-party audits as well, so that is something to think about. Next up, we could talk about Surfshark's customer support. And honestly, this company just has a very friendly vibe about it. Even my interactions with the company itself has always been very positive. According to my review protocol, we do have a history of noticing live chat. And okay, so pretty much there it is. So you just need to go to the support.surfshark.com, click chat with us, and then you'll see it pop up, and you can also do a request. So overall, very good support. If we're talking about streaming, I've gotten really good results with Surfshark, and it's not really a surprise. Both Nord and Surfshark kind of have the same trick up their sleeve, I think, in order to bypass geo restrictions. You could really unblock any kind of service, whether that be Netflix, HBO Go, or any of these things with multiple different locations. These products are often advertised as doing that, so it's really expected that they work good to do that. And these, honestly, Surfshark and Nord are probably my top ones I recommend to unblock geo restrictions. Last category we could talk about is the appearance and usability factor. Surfshark recently has updated the appearance just this year alone, and I think at the same time the usability factor was improved. Sometimes they go hand in hand, the appearance and usability. Sometimes they're a little bit separate depending on how the application is designed. But Surfshark, I think, with the added tutorials and things like that, the better contrast in the light mode, more clear distinction between certain parts of the application. Honestly, the appearance is perfect in my opinion, and definitely one of the easier VPNs to use. Is it perfect in the application section? Well, there really isn't a VPN that is. It can add some things, open source, DNS controls, some of those things like I mentioned, but overall, very solid application. So guys, what is Surfshark's aggregate score? Well, you can see here, it's a 79. This makes it my number 2 rated VPN here on the channel as of right now, even passing Nord due to the combination of having those little bit better privacy policies on their website with no trackers. The only VPN that is above it is TorGuard, and that's in specific instances. TorGuard is a little bit cheaper to use on a basic level, month to month and things like that, but it doesn't work quite as well as streaming built in. It's also more expensive if you do want to purchase a streaming bundle, and a little bit more finicky to work. So I would recommend Surfshark for most people if you want to unblock geo restrictions. Surfshark also has a little bit better bundles in my opinion, with including stuff like Incogni with a Surfshark Ultimate package there. Long-term pricing is very good, and the privacy audit on the website is much improved, meaning they have open source kind of analytics and no trackers on their website. They have live chat, great customer support, speeds are top notch. The company responds well to criticism, and I've never had any issues with management telling me to fix or delete reviews. And the appearance of the application usability is pretty much perfect. Streaming compatibility also works really well. So this is my number 2 VPN. It's only 1 or 2 points away from TorGuard, and this means it's pretty much a good VPN for anyone to use. Click the link in the description down below if you want to support me and check out Surfshark and get a discounted price, or navigate to surfshark.com if you'd like this review but don't want to help support the channel. Leave a comment down below if you have any criticisms you would like to see Surfshark improve, or what you do like about it, and make sure to watch out for some of those channels like I mentioned in the beginning of this video that seem to all have the same voice actor, or at least the same voice in them, spamming YouTube like crazy with analytics that I'm not a huge fan of, at least in terms of having so many likes and views and no comments that don't seem legitimate. So anyways, guys, your support, liking this video, commenting on this video, all those things will help boost it and let more people see honest reviews, and I really appreciate that help. So I'll see you in the next video very soon.